freak out, run away. Today we're talking about what are the best community fish for your aquarium and some of them that you've just never heard of. I'm James, guys, and you're watching Blue Dog Aquatics. Now, number 5 on this list would be guppies. Guppies are, they're just guppies. They come in so many different colors and they're always on the move. They make a great community tank just because they are all over the aquarium. Sorry, I just did a video on enclosures, so my brain is still kind of wrapped over there. But there are so many different types of guppies or endlers, and so it brings a lot of color to your aquarium. And like I said, movement is something that is like a must-have with guppies because they don't sit still. Like this kid right here. Everybody that comes in, we actually had to make a note saying that this guy was not dead. This is a thermometer knife fish. They're sand sifters, but I mean, they're really, really pretty. And they make great fish for your aquarium. However, they're not part of this list. I just want to show him off because he looks cute. Number 4 would be, and no, it's not guppies, they're just in here with them, would be our platies. Will you sit still? So you see the tricolors, and they're in the koi. That's actually their color pattern. Swordtails of platies and of mollies make amazing. So this is actually a platy right here. Want to make sure before oh, okay, there are swordtails in here too. There's a platy way back there in the back. Let me show you some more. These are also platies. These are actually blue Mickey Mouse platies. They kind of remind me a lot of guppies. They move around quite a bit, and they come in a lot of different patterns and color morphs. This one, look at that. That's actually called a zebra. But I think he's just like gaming up his war face for Halloween. What do you think? And yes, I said Halloween. When this video comes out, it'll be the day after Halloween, but that's all right. But platies are awesome. They will eat, just like the guppies, they'll eat just about anything. So yeah. Moving up into something bigger would be grammies. This is the number 3. Don't hide from me. Everybody wants to see you. These are dwarf grammies. They make excellent fish, and they actually do very well in community tanks. This can't be said for all grammy species because some of them can be kind of voracious, but look at that color. I mean, that would just pop in an enclosure. What do you guys think? I think so. He's so cute. Another grammy species would the dwarf honey grammy. These guys are the true definition of a dwarf. They stay really, really small, and they're on the move. They're not as vibrant in color as some of the other grammies, but they play very well with others. They don't terrorize or nip fins, so they're an awesome fish to have. Number 2 would be our rasboras. Rasboras are absolutely amazing in a community setup because they're a dwarf species, so you can have so many more of them, and so it looks like a giant cloud of movement, and it's just a bunch of little fish. These ones right here are actually called the Harlequin rasboras. They have that little black triangle patch on the back of their tail. Makes them easy to identify. However, they do have a close relative, and that is the Espis. I hope I'm saying that right. Espis rasbora. They look very similar. However, they are a lot smaller than the Harlequins here. Before we move on to number 1, what do you think would be a great community fish? Do you think we missed any? Well, we'll give you an honorable mention here. And that is Florida flagfish. They do very well in community setups, and they are really great algae eaters. These guys, not the big black tetras, or no, those are not tetras, Jesus, sorry. That is a Florida flagfish. You can see moving around. They actually do go by a different name called the American flagfish. They're great for eating blackbeard algae, or really any kind of algae. This tank actually had blackbeard algae really, really bad, and they went through and cleaned it up in no time. And the number one is the rummy nose tetra. Now, some people are like, well, why didn't you do the neon tetra or the cardinal tetra? Well, don't get me wrong, those are great ones too. But on my list here, I wanted to end with the rummy nose because they are one of my favorite fish. I like, it's almost like they're wearing a mask on their front, that little red mask, and then their tails are absolutely moving. These guys are fast moving, especially in big schools. They are always on the go, and with every species that we talked about today, they all eat relatively the same diet, as well as live in the same and similar temperatures. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think that we nailed it with the top 5 community fish for beginners, or do you think we missed something? Let us know down in the comments. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Oh, but before I go, because we're gonna miss Halloween on here, this is actually a Halloween moon crab. Look at him move, look at him move. Happy Halloween, guys.